Inside today's video, we have a new My Little Monsters themed weekly rotation. We also have this new developer leak showing off a clothing customizer feature that will be coming off soon. And there's an announcement talking about Rooms 2.0 bugs update. And of course, let's get into all of it. Now, I would be lying if I say I wasn't pleasantly surprised by this weekly rotation shop. We have the My Little Monster colors for the theme, and, other than the new items, we have two friends here, as you guys can see. You get a chance to see how to look on a character, which I think helps people understand how it might look a lot better. But inside the store, you guys can see that we now have Sasquatch heads in addition with these stompers. We have Chupacabra claws as well with the addition of the mutton chops, and we have a Mothman cowl with the addition of the Mothman wings. We have the 3 backpacks, and we have these new hatchling hats as well. I really wish they released this when it was closer to the My Little Monsters release date, but these items are still really cool. This is how the board is looking like. If you guys don't know already, we recently received some new featured rooms. We have a new featured creator by the name of iDraws. They also have an Instagram, so check them out on there as well. Now, UGC can always be a little bit iffy whenever it does release, because sometimes whenever you're too early to the weekly rotation, UGC may not be on the UI yet. Or not all UGC may be on the UI, and some may still be inside UGC creators' portfolio. So, I'm gonna assume the silly fun little, carousel we have here is our new UGC for this actual week. Comically large lollipop, stinky aura, sock monkey, water gun. We have like that whole orange fish set, that entire orange fish trend. I don't really know what it's called. Toilet lids, dummy sets and stuff like that. A nugget. We have a serious hat, serious shirt, and a serious sign. We have a McDonald's set, which is interesting. This incredible set that's going on as well. This incredible torso. I think that's invincible. So some pretty interesting UGC inside this rotation, as you guys can see. Anyway, in other news, we received this announcement about Rooms 2.0 bugs update, plus looking for videos, room names, and details. This is essentially just a summary of the top issues that the Rec Room's seen so far. Sean goes on to say, "Hey everyone, with the solar puck contest kicking off, we saw a new wave of Rooms 2 bug reports coming in. After looking over them here in the forums and in Discord, these are what I found to be the top 4 most reported issues. Number 1, tubes and shapes are shifting while building, and collisions can also be shifted and cause players to soft lock. Number 2, Rooms 2.0 is laggy as more maker pen shapes or heightened conventions are added to the room. Number 3, crashing to a dorm room or desktop. And number 4, saving a room or cloning an animation controller causes the animation to break or creates a lot of lag. The team is looking for more videos, room names, and detailed reproduction steps to track down these issues. Videos are especially helpful since staff like shapes are moving can be difficult to understand without visuals. Room names are helpful because the team can go check out the room or clone your room into a test environment where they can try to reproduce the bug themselves, and detailed reduction steps of exactly how to reproduce an issue help them ensure that they are reproducing your actual bug and not something else. I know some of you have sent me videos or room names already for these issues, but please post them again here if you don't mind so we can see them all in one place. Any new details you've discovered about bugs would also be great, and here's where we're at with each of these currently. When it came to the first problem, Rec Room had a fix impacting tube editing got a day after some of the tube related reports. For those who had experienced ghost points from editing tubes or them behaving unexpectedly, please try them out now and let us know if any new issues pop up. For object shifting, it looks like this was caused by an experiment on Rec Room's end. They turned it off, so you shouldn't see this anymore, and if you do, please send us the room name and the video and we will investigate. For problem number 2, Rooms 2 being laggy, the team is looking for more info here on where players start to hit issues. Is there a rough number of maker pen shapes where you start to hit issues? And please list your platform, since this is likely different on lower end versus higher end devices. I've also noticed players are building in Rooms 1 and then bringing inventions into Rooms 2. This may work for smaller inventions, but entire room conversion from Room 1 to Room 2 isn't currently supported. We recommend building entirely in your Rooms 2 room or using Rooms 2 inventions if you can. Rooms 1 to Rooms 2, especially inventions with a large number of shapes, may be causing issues for people. When it comes to crashing to their dorm room or desktop, Rec Room found a bug that went in their last update that increased crash rate for Maker Pen users on all platforms, but especially VR. I have a fix for this already that will go out in the next update. And they're also currently investigating the issue where some players are unable to load. If you have a room that is consistently hitting this issue, please let us know the room name so we can take a look. And they're also logging files that are super helpful here. If you crash to the dorm, you can send in your log file using settings, miscellaneous, and then bug report, and we can check the logs to see what's happening. Please mention this Rooms 2 bugs forum post in your report so it's easier for us to find these specifically. If you crash the game entirely on PC, you can grab your log file and send it to us using Zendesk using this method or going to that link. And when it came to the last problem, saving a room or cloning an animation animation controller causes the animation to break. Well, Recroom went on to say, this one needs more investigation on our end. More videos, room names, and details are helpful. And these are not all the Rooms 2 bugs, unfortunately, but it does, kind of show that Recroom is going against these Rooms 2 bugs. Let me know if you guys have been affected with this whenever it came to making contest maps and stuff. Now, pretty recently, Jode Animation, the Recroom developer, had leaked something to us. As you guys can see, it's a clothing customizer update. If you don't know already, there is a clothing customizer inside of Recroom, which you can use to make custom shirts either by drawing or, by printing and stuff, and then you can then sell them on the Recroom store. Early UGC if you want to call it that. Well, it seems like they're working on the exact same thing, but with hats this time, as you guys can see. On the left side of the board, you get to see all the actual areas of where the hat will be, allowing you to make your own pretty cool custom hat, and you're able to see it on your character on the right side of the screen, as per usual. Jode Animation goes on to say, I know this is a bit off topic since it's not Avatar Studio, but in game creation, I have a little spoiler to share. Here's something we're working on. There's also apparently going to be other items as well that were not shown in that screenshot that you'll be able to make as well, which is interesting. We're also going to be getting a Moist Critical UGC coming out pretty soon, which is nice to see from Sushi. And recently, Sleepyhead, a Recroom developer, came out to say this. We might have a lore-related event at some point, but that specific story of invasion is kind of dead at this point. Sleepyhead also goes on to say, you should see the word might. It's not even happening yet, so no, I don't know what will be in it. But hopefully, if it's lore-related, I hope it's good. Please be good! Now, when Quothy, the Widget Watch developer for Recroom, was asked why the activity box UI doesn't have a Widget Watch version of itself, Quothy goes on to confirm that we have a technical limitation getting in the way of creating new UI with Widget Watch visuals. The way we build it is so new and awesome, some other areas haven't caught up yet. Also, quick update, everyone now has the 2-row outfits widget on their profile panel now. And in case you guys don't know what that means, essentially in the Widget Watch there's now 2 actual rows of where you can select outfits now. Quothy also keeps on going to say, some split test updates for me before I take a well-deserved long weekend away from work. A few hours ago, we shipped the profile panel with the 2-row outfit widget and the RR Plus banner that was up top. The variant was not only my favorite, but also performed the best. Tomorrow, one of my teammates will also be shipping the quick access panel experiment that we've been running. The 2 test groups are neck and neck, but I think we're going to end up shipping the one that shows you the consumables widget when people are in the room with you. Also tomorrow, or maybe early next week if things get busy, we'll be launching 3 more split tests targeting 3 different areas. The quick access split test will have some small tweaks to make it so it shows you different store items in different rooms now. Profile split test will also have small tweaks to show you different store items in different contexts. No layout rearranging or anything, just outfit widget stays. And overall UX experiment, this one is going to be interesting. There will be 3 groups. 2 of them will reset you back to the Widget Watch after a certain amount of time without opening your UI, and one of those 2 will also make a pretty dramatic change to your portal panel where it'll always be there if the Widget Watch is open. Quothy is really curious to hear what you all think of the groups you end up with and when they actually launch. So please keep letting us know how it's going. Yeah, I'm here to tell you guys about my channel memberships. You don't know already, basically my channel memberships give me money every single month in the form of tiers, and I give them perks for every tier that they buy that allows them to get either sneak peeks to videos or shout it out in every single video. So let's get started. These people include Chicken Noodle, Sebastian Solis, Boy Kisser, oh my gosh, names unlisted, Misha, Not the Pup, KobeFan76, Toms, Cam VR, Cam, Dex Storms, Nico, Nolan the Dragon Boy, Garlic Reddits, Freddy RR, Dozer, BB Burning Owl, Raphael, Netflix69, and of course Box David. Some people have been supporting for a few days, and some people have been supporting for years. And of course, I appreciate all of you. I love you, man! I love you! Alright, let's end off this video. And that's pretty much everything inside today's video. A whole lot of talking, I know. But of course, people, you should see some more videos on the screen and stuff like that. And of course, like and subscribe for more news content just like this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. The demons! My inner wolf!